everybody. I'm out for a hike today in Issaquah, and this is about a half an hour east of Seattle, and I'm at the Cougar Mountain Regional Wildland Park. We're going to be doing a hike. I'm here with hiker T. It's around 8 o'clock and it's about 30 degrees too, so we're all bundled up. We're at the Jim Whittaker Trailhead, and Jim Whittaker was the first American to climb Mount Everest. He's from the Seattle area, and he later started and was the CEO of REI for about 25 years. So I'm excited to be here. We're going to be doing a hike that's probably about 4 miles a loop, and we're going up to we're going to go along the Wilderness Creek and get up to Wilderness Peak. So it's my first time being here. I'm looking forward to it. So here we are, the trail getting started. It's going to be 0.5 to the Gombu Wilderness Cliffs Trail. See, here we go.
First I thought that was it, and then I remember you said it was going to be one more after that.
Yeah. Okay, well, I wanted to introduce you to Hiker T, if you guys don't know her. Also has a YouTube channel.
Hello.
We did one hike a few weeks ago together to some waterfalls. This is our second time getting together.
We picked a cold day, but a beautiful one.
Have you been out?
Clear.
Have you been out here this area before?
I've never been in this area before.
Okay. Yeah, you were
I'm looking
saying
forward to it.
you did Mailbox.
I did do Mailbox Peak quite some time ago. My son and I did it, actually with my first little dog. He was a champ.
Is that pretty close to Issaquah or North Bend? It's right.
That is near,
within,
like North Bend.
Yeah, North Bend.
It's out on like the middle fork of the Snoqualmie River kind of area. There's a ton of great trails out there.
Yeah, I'm going to be trying to exploring them as it warms up this spring.
That'll be great. Oh, it is cold.
It sure is.
Put my gloves on. Usually when I hit a hill, I warm up right away, so I left them off.
Yeah, I got mine on. Whew. And there's a few other people getting started. The trail here, parking lot's supposed to open up at 8, and there's already at least 10 or 12 cars. So off we go. Making our way up the trail. A few switchbacks. Loving all the sword ferns. It's very green. Still hasn't cleared up overhead. Weren't we promised a sunny day?
At least not a rainy day.
Okay. I was hoping for sunshine.
I was too.
It's a little muddy in here. We're coming to a junction where if we go right, we're going to be doing some switchbacks. And let's see what the sign says. Okay, to the right is Gombu. And that's the Gombu Wilderness Cliffs. And Gombu was the Sherpa that went up to Everest with Jim Whittaker. So yeah, I think we're going to go to the right. We're stepping off the trail just a little bit because on our map there's a binoculars over here, meaning hopefully we have a good view. Oh, and a bench. Wow. Too cold to sit down though. You might have to take my word for it, but we can see through the trees slightly, enough to see Mount Rainier, looking just south. We're having a little bit of sunshine now, and we're looking at this big open area, thinking it's a combination of big leaf maples and alder trees, based on the leaves that we're seeing. There's a little bit of frost and a little bit of sunshine. It's a pretty steep trail. There it is. Mount Rainier volcano. 14,410 feet. Standing tall. We're having a good time visiting and continuing our way up the switchbacks. We've gained about 1,000 feet elevation already. So we have maybe 200 to go. It's been nice to have been switchbacks. Coming to an intersection now, and we're going to turn right and head up to the peak. Should be there in just a few minutes. Pretty day for January. We've arrived at the summit, and the sunshine's shining right on the bench there. And I guess there's a register that we can put our names in. And yeah, beautiful. We don't have views, but what do you think?
I was getting out of your way.
No, you got to be in the video.
I think it's beautiful. I love that it's sunny on the bench.
Yeah.
I think we're going to need to get a selfie sitting on that big bench. It's
Okay.
actually really tall. And I love that there's a summit register up here, even though it's really kind of a hill.
Yeah.
Forested hill, so you don't have like a view. But
Yeah.
it's just fun to get up here on the top of something like this.
Yeah.
In
And
January.
I might have been poking way up in the air. Yeah, and I've heard about Cougar Mountain so much and hadn't come here before, so.
Me too.
It's awesome.
I always thought it was way too populated, so I wouldn't try. I wouldn't come down here, but I'm super glad we did.
Yeah, winter's a great time. Might be busy in the summertime.
Oh, I bet it's a lot busier in the summertime, yeah. But kind of nice now, because when you're climbing up a hill and it's nice and cold out, it feels pretty good.
It sure does, yeah. And were you saying you're noticing the ground still seems frozen up here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is getting some sun, so it's not as frozen, but as we were coming up
Yeah.
this last stretch, it was like frozen hard.
Yep.
Yeah, not slippery though, thank
Yeah,
goodness, just
yeah.
kind of very frozen.
Yeah. Awesome. So the summit here is Wilderness Peak, and the elevation is 1,621, and it's our first, for both of us, our first peak that we bagged this year. And we've come in 2.5 miles. And so the elevation we've gained is 1,200, and we're going to be doing a loop hike. So we're going to go back towards the Shy Bear Pass and then loop around. And are you ready to go?
Ready.
Yeah. All right, here we go. We're back to the intersection now. We're going to go straight to work on the loop. This is where the ground's really frozen. And it's not slippery so far, that's good. I have my trekking poles, but I don't need them at this point. Okay, we've come to another intersection, and we could head down, but we're going to do one more peak. It's not too far. Longview Peak Trail, and we may not have a view, but we're going to check it out. Point 4, heading this way. We've now come back to the intersection where we have 1.5 miles to go. We've come to this really cool section where we have an elevated boardwalk. And good thing there are some plastic grid on it, because it is right around freezing, maybe a little below. The puddle's not frozen, but the ground was frozen. We're cruising right along. We've seen a few more people and some cute dogs. We're back to where we can hear the creek. We're seeing a few maidenhair ferns along the right-hand side of the trail here. And these leaves look like they're some kind of violet. They'll bloom probably in March, April. We're getting closer to the trailhead now. Still having nice sunshine. I'll have to check when we get down there the full mileage. I think it's going to be between 5 and 6 miles. We're back to the trailhead now. We had a great time. It was just over 6 miles and about 4 hours. And I wanted to mention that the trailhead parking here is free and there is a pit toilet. We just really enjoyed the sunshine and having a visit, have a fun hike together. Hope everything is going well for you and that you're having a great day, and we'll see you again soon. Are we ready to get some lunch?
Oh yeah, that sounds
Let's go
great.
get something.
I think we earned our lunch today. Back 2 peaks.
All right, high five.